Here's the tale of the tape for the semifinals of the Back to Warcraft Weekly number 45. Winner of this will be playing either Sheik or Happy. I think you guys know who my money's on in that upper bracket, but for this one, could go either way. Hitman vs. Dise. Starting map will be, unfortunately, if you're a fan of Hitman, starting map will be Amazonia. Here we go, best of 3. In the upper right, here's Dise going for the Demon Hunter. The bottom left here is Hitman going for the Blade. And how much Huel have you eaten? I have not tried it. Something about the shipping. Neo and Remo, though, have. Equalizer cause discs if there are obs. Oh, is that right? Okay, I didn't know that. Well, that's, kind of defeats the whole purpose in a way.
A player's forces are under attack.
You want to know all about Neapolitan shit? Yeah, right? My piano instructor in college used to always play the Neapolitan chord and go, Neapolitan. I don't know why, but that's cemented in my head. Even though I don't think I ever used it in my life. I don't even remember what the Neapolitan chord is. It's like figured bass. I just never found a use for that. And I also was more of a jazzer, so Neapolitan not really my thing. Probably have a different name for it in jazz. And Hitman with the perfect lightning shield creep so far. It seems like Dise the same. Man, with all right items, Dise with so-so items. Hitman gets to the shop first, gets dust, but not circlet? No circlet. What the hell are these creeps doing? Hitman trying to tome creep. Might have to use a windwalk? Oh no, of course he gets the perfect crit. He always just gets the crit when he needs it. I was supposed to admit that? Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I lied to you guys about a sponsor, then you'd think I'm just always lying about the sponsors, and I don't.
Player's forces are under attack.
When I say things, I'm genuine about them. Oh, Trapper up for grabs. Could just be critted. Hitman just gonna get the perfect crit? No, just gets lasted anyway, though. I don't know whose server we started on. Of course, Hitman has US East, which is about 90 to 130. And then Dise has EU North, which is like 60 to 130, something like that. Hitboy gonna go for the Berserker. Dise just gonna be happy to be given level 3 Demon Hunter. Maybe a Naga second? There's so many strategies that Dise could go for. He could go for like an Archer. Naga all in. He could go for Talons. He could go for Lures. It seems like Talons just straight up so far. Could go for Talons with a Panda, with a Beastmaster, with a Naga. Probably will just be Beastmaster though. And Hitman, yeah. He's fixing the mistake that he made against Razor Moon on Wednesday. I think on a map like AZ, even though it's not his optimal strategy, the one he's most comfortable with and he thinks is best against Talons, you gotta play Raider Walker. You gotta play Raider Walker. And Speed Scroll use. Oh, Wisp's gonna detonate! Oh no, the Wisp almost gets to detonate. Dise literally would have killed all 3 grunts if he got that detonate with the Wisp. Oh my god. Right, TC. Could buy another Speed Scroll. Oh, Hitman, can he save all these grunts? He needs to save at least 2. But he might save all 3. Oh, the base build is actually wicked. Out of control wicked. Oh, one grunt. Oh, Hitman overzealous. Okay, he did lose the one grunt. He's going to lose the second one, though, unless he has some sort of a sick block. Yeah, no. 2 grunts going to go down. Dise in a good spot because Hitman didn't seem to finish his food on the archers. They all got away? Yeah, they all got away. Flat major 2 chord use the setup. Some cooler harmonies going into the 5 chord for eventual cadence to the 1. Gotcha. Gotcha. Wait, a flat 2 with a third in the bass. A flat 2 minor with a third in the bass. So in G, it's like an A flat, but with a B in the bass. Interesting. Is that right? I don't get how that resolves nicely. I guess it depends on your bass movement, though. I don't know. I'll have to play it later.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so Hitman on the back foot, of course. He didn't even get the Berserker either, did he? I'm not misremembering, right? He did not have the Berserker. No, he just had the 3 grunts. I'm surprised he didn't skip the 3rd grunt. Hit boy does get push and vulnerability. There's no Cyclone yet, so Hitman can get some last hits here. He gets 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter getting stacked up right now. Oh, flat 2 major. I see. Substitute for the 4 chord. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So it's like almost, it's kind of just like a tritone substitution in like a weird way. In terms of like bass movement. Okay, sorry, this is not contributing at all to the stream. Alright, Hitman has level 3. Didn't get greater mana that he was hoping for, but Scroll the Beast could find value.
Forces are under attack.
Is there a 3rd hero yet? No 3rd hero. Maybe this isn't the fight that Dise wants. Peons being pulled. Something that players don't do too often. I feel like even the top orcs, like when we see Soen play Raider Walker, he tends to not pull the peons. It's all gonna be about Raider control. All gonna be about Raider control. Doesn't actually ensnare the DH to avoid the shockwave. Oh my god, the shockwave is huge! But the Manburn's gonna land again. So not the best demon control there. Like I mean in controlling Hitman's controlling the Demon Hunter. So he only gets 1 shockwave. Pure focus fire on the demon. Oh no! Hitman is really fumbling this fight right now. And just sap out. Yeah, a couple big mistakes there from Hitman, and now Dise is probably going to destroy this fight. I would have to imagine, right? No way Hitman still wins after those errors. He's got to get out. Hitman's got to get out. Man, Soen makes it look so easy, but we're seeing why Talons can be so good. Yeah, that was not a good fight from Hitman. Not a good fight. And GG is called. 1-0. And Hitman, yeah, just not a good fight. That's not a good fight. Not a good fight. The push from vulnerability used, it popped the blade out, so he wasn't able to actually get the TP force on the Demon Hunter. Only one shockwave landing because he uses ensnares on archers and talons instead of using all three of them on the Demon Hunter. He should have used them all on the Demon Hunter. Just to be able to get at least, you want at least 2 shockwaves off in that fight. At least. And we know this sort of micro because we've seen Soen do it so successfully recently. Easier said than done, though, to be honest. And Dise with an easy peasy 1-0. But it was Amazonia. Probably the worst map ever. So, see if Hitman can do better in map 2. You guys drink water as well, by the way, in case you haven't drank any water. Okay. Concealed Hill map 2, which we're going to see just in every series, I'm sure. The Grand Finals will have Concealed Hill. Because it's close to the only standard map right now in the pool. Here we go. Game number 2. Upper right is Dise. Match point. And bottom left, here is Hitboy, also known as Hitman. I mean, that was going to be Demon Hunter again. He just went Talents because it was AZ. Even though Keeper's better on AZ, it's even better than Demon Hunter. But Dise probably going to go to the Keeper. Probably play more close to standard this game. There it is. And Hitman going to stick to similar openings, at least. But it will be Shamans this game. Amazon isn't the worst map ever, though. It's the only Night Elf map. Well, I guess we should bring it back into the pool then, eh? What's up, Dondo? How you doing?
Players' forces are under attack.
Call me Sullivan. Based as hell. Hitman with the peon pull. But, you know, doesn't do that much, honestly. Wondering if it's even worth it on this map. Hit Adolescent. Ring for Hitman. Not that bad, really. It might feel bad to get, but it's not that bad. Better for the Blade than the Keeper, honestly. Just because mirror image and acid bomb counters and lots of cool things. Yeah, the micro is definitely very, very difficult against Talons for sure. But if you have the micro against Talons, it makes Orc look completely busted. Like, go watch Soen recently play against Talons on Last Refuge and like War 3 Champions. Oh, Salve gets canceled. Hitman. Some errors in this game. Or no, maybe he salves on purpose and gets it canceled. I don't know. To not take damage on the ground. But yeah, if you go watch Soen play against Talons, he literally makes it look imbalanced for Orc, in Orc's favor. Second Burrow was forgotten about? Hitman, what's going on, my boy?
Players' forces are under attack.
Salve was, oh, not canceled? No, it wasn't. He salved the grunt there. He did not salve the blade. And the Keeper was not able to get that second Burrow canceled, but the second grunt's going to be quite delayed. One archer creeping. I guess the treant's expired. Hitman with the read on where the Keeper went. Is he here in time? Oh, he's not here in time. So let's see. Geomancer going to Dise. But a full set of treants for one creep. Is it worth it? Is it worth it, I ask you? Oh, crit. It's Sutter. Oh, bash. Hitman, not a bad job there. No Tree of Life yet. AP hidden. And Hitman late to scout. Oh, no. This is going to be a tier 3 game. Oh, look at the timing. This is going to be a tier 3 game from Hitman. Calling it now. I always feel like Shop Creep first is best on this map. I feel like Shop Creep first is best because Night Elves don't counter it properly. Because I actually tested it with Hitman. I had the same conversation with Hitman 4 or 5 months ago. And we talked about it. And he was like, no, it's not good. I'll prove it to you. And then he just hard countered it, just based on Wisp scout information. But the thing is, Night Elf players don't counter it properly. So it is good because of that. Alright, always very, very difficult to defend this Ancient Protector, but Hitman knows about it. So we'll see what he does. And there's no Tree of Life yet. Is Dise going to... He's pulled more Wisps. Is Dise going to transition into an all-in? Oh, Dise looking to buy the staff. Is Hitman going to speed scroll to get it? No. AP moving its way over. Are these Wisps going to build more? There's the Alchemist. Here's the Shadow Hunter. Shop. Goes down, but items are purchased. And here comes the AP. AP's going to be in range of the peons at the gold mine. Oh, it's so sick. It's so sick. And what do you do now? How do you deal with this AP? Oh no, Hitman. And his blade is in no man's land. He's got to deal with this AP very, very soon. Okay, speed scroll. Alchemist will be falling. Grunt salved. These peons, though. Man, if Hitman defends this without losing, like, barely any gold time and not losing any peons, this would be hugely impressive. The game should be over here, nearly. But so far, he hasn't lost any peons. He's lost very little mining time. We'll take a look at the gold after this. Killed the Alchemist, kills the Huntress, kills the Archer. How did Dise not get more out of this? He didn't even kill the Grunt, guys.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, I'll say it. I'm a fanboy of Hitman, but Hitman just destroyed Dise here. He just absolutely obliterated him.
Town is under siege.
He just rolled and smoked Dise. Oh. Bumbly, though. All right. Oh, and Dise still continues the pressure. Hitman maybe a little too confident there. I was confident as well, so who can blame him, I suppose. Oh, and he's still got to deal with the AP, though. He's still got to deal with the AP. Look at the AP. Look at it. And all the peons are low. Hitman needs level 2. He needs to start heal waving his peons. He still hasn't dealt with this AP. Alchemist is back now. And Dise has gone tier 3. Oh, no. And the peons are going to start to fall now. I can't believe he has lost 8 peons yet. Okay, now he's can deal with the AP. Oh, he's still just running in. Blade chases the Archer down. Purge is going to kill the Huntress. Still has not dealt with the AP. The AP, by the way, that should be attacking the peons. And the peons are going to start to fall now. Alchemist gets surrounded, though. Staff of Teleportation pass. Wait, he can kill the Alchemist. Does kill it. Okay, Hitman is playing out of his mind right now, honestly. This is outrageous. Let's take a look at the gold now. 75. Okay, Hitman's lost barely 200 gold and 1 peon to this. And a shaman. Okay, 2 peons? Okay, 3 peons. Oh, it was so close to so perfect. Oh, no. Okay, he lost 3 in the end. That was outrageous for Hitman to not lose the game right there. Oh, my dear lord. Carson cheerleader mode activated. I don't even care, Remo Demo. I don't even care. Okay, but Dise did, at the end, finish his food. And he did force a... He actually forced a demo. That's rough. That's rough. But, yeah. Hitman's going tier 3. And Dise is tier 3. And that's why players scout for that AP, guys. That's why you scout for that AP. What a sick positioning from Dise, though. The fact he builds it here and then eats through the trees to here, it's just so outrageously good. It's so good. It's so good, that AP positioning. It's unreal. Heal scroll time for peons? Yeah, right? And Dise, I'm wondering, will he just go for a big all-in? Or is he going to go for an expansion? I don't know. If Dise pushed right now, he wouldn't win the fight. Finally making a demolisher? Yeah, just in time for it to do nothing. Wait, was there only 4 wisps? Did I completely miss the fact there was only 4 wisps on the gold mine?
A player's forces are under attack.
Would have lost more if he actually controlled the AP. The issue is, though, Monster Hands, is you actually have to, when the AP is here, it's more difficult than it seems. You have to individually right-click on the peons, because the AP, as soon as the peons go into the gold mine, it de-aggroes them, and then it prefers to attack, obviously, units that aren't workers. So you have to actually manually right-click on the AP constantly so that it attacks peons. Unless there's no units in range, which Hitman always made sure that there was a ward or something in range. So it's a lot harder than it seems to make sure that AP is always attacking peons. So 44 against 47. Hitman has reached tier 3. Can at least get Bloodlust. Needs reinforced defenses, though, I would say, as well. You know, it makes you want to buy a Zeppelin for this demo and just start harassing. But I don't think it's worth it. Hitman goes for the red camp, but I don't think he's going to get it. Depending on where the Keeper is, actually. Keeper's quite far away. Okay, Hitman's going to be able to get this. How much will he lose? Endurance Aura is nice. The hero levels for Hitman's actually not looking too bad either. I didn't realize he was already level 4 Shadowhunter. Oh, Lightning Shield. Wisp detonates are good, though, from Dise. Really, really well done. Needs Lightning Shield this run to get it here, though. Well, the demo actually finding some value, I'm not going to lie. Alchemist has a greater heal, but no heal spray currently. This Lightning Shield has done way too much damage. Alchemist did use the greater heal. Grunt, not dead to the acid bomb. 41 against 44. We've still got a game on our hands, guys. We've still got a game on our hands. Demo value. Oh, Hitman just goes right for the red camp. You dirty, dirty boy. Might change strat if it works. Dise just wins easily if he goes DH. It's Concealed Hill is not the greatest talent map. Keep shift attacking it over and over again? That might be a thing. Maybe. But again, you would have to do it. You would still have to update it all the time because all the peons go into the gold mine. So by the time you get, like, every 5 seconds, you still have to do it. Essentially. Hitman back to the fountain is a good place to have your back at, but... Did the item get stolen, by the way? What was the item? Hitlord third for Hitman. I don't think Hitman can win this fight, though. He's got to get out of here. But he doesn't have a speed scroll. He's got nothing to get out of here with, and no men on the shadow. Oh, Dise might be doing it. Goes for the Keeper. Forces the TP. Oh, no. Dise needed to stay here. Dise was winning the game off this fight. What was the item, by the way? What happened to the item? Belt? Was it belt that was stolen? Yeah, it was belt that was stolen by the Potom. Did the AP just attack the ground? No, it cannot. So Dise definitely ahead here. Definitely ahead. Hitman just creeping, though. He just doesn't care.
Our players' forces are under attack.
He's just creeping. No +3 attack for the archers? Yes, that's something that could be argued. It was forgotten about. He should have had that earlier. Lionhorn would be best, and Lionhorn is what he gets. Greater Mana would be best, and but that's not bad either, to be fair. At this stage in the game, when Hero Focus is actually super sick, does he meant to have a speed scroll? He does. Hero Focus on the Alchemist, trying to force that staff out. If you force the staff out, the heal spray no longer there. Push and vulnerability no longer going to be there. A good start to the fight for Hitman, but both players are now invulnerable on their frontline heroes. Blade Master push and vulnerability as well. But now the Pit Lord might just be falling. It's just pure Hero Focus for Dise. The Pit Lord, though, a worthy sacrifice, I would say. Oh, now Hero Focus on the Shadow Hunter. Grunt is doing so much damage in the back. But how many units has Dise really lost? Not many, right? Not many. And Hitman has to deal with that at the start of every fight is the issue. The Hero Focus on the Blade, and then the Pit Lord, and then the Shadow Hunter. And if he doesn't have at least double push and vulnerability and full mana on the Shadow, what are you supposed to do? But he's almost level 5 on the Shadow. Potom should almost be level 3. Yeah, that's level 2 Aura. And +3 attack now done. The Hero Focus is even stronger than it once was. No triple orb yet, but soon. I can't believe the demo's still alive. New meta? A single demo against Night Elf? No matter what? Hitman desperately wants that level 5 Shadow. The level 3 heal wave, just imagine the value. Imagine the value. Push and vulnerability is available. Hitman gets it. And if the Pit Lord can soak up, like it can use a Howl, eat an Entangle and Acid Bomb, and soak up like 2 rounds of Archer attacks, and he's on level 1, that's all Hitman wants. You don't even want this Pit Lord really to be high level. You kind of just want it to just die and just, you know, be that big tank so that your blade isn't being attacked. And for Dise, he just wants to build archers. As long as he keeps building them archers, he's in good shape. Heal scroll is also going to be important. Does Hitman have double potion vulnerability? He does not. So what's the end game for these players? For Dise, he can move this over in 2 minutes. For Hitman, might have to buy a tiny Great Hall eventually.
The town is under siege.
Nice. Low on Moon Juice. This is actually quite a nice timing for Hitman to fight, if he can only keep his heroes alive. And this is what I mean. He forces the Entangle on the Pit Lord, a couple attacks on him, and he's totally happy. Dude, the demo's getting some value. That was nice damage there. Dise goes forward, and Dise... Why does he use a Moonstone as well? Because he needs these Moonwells. With Wellspring. Look how much you get from Wellspring, though. It's so wicked. He was nearly empty on Moon Juice. And 1 Moonstone, he's good to go. He should just be spamming those. Man, playing it so safe. He killed 1 archer. Literally killed 1 archer. And backed away. That's it. 1 archer. Meduma says more grunt upgrades, please. And I would definitely agree with that. Nature's Blessing being upgraded perfectly on time for Dise. Love it. Love it. Oh yeah, Thorn's Aura as well on level 4. That's quite nice. Blade's gotta be so careful. I'm so surprised we don't have Mirror Image. Mirror Image is so sick against Pure Archer. So good, I would even argue you could retrain. Is the Pitlord gonna go buy a Tiny? I think he is. I think he's going to buy a Tiny. But there's an owl right there. How much duration? Not much. No, the demo! Not the demo! You've been with us for so long. Pitlord, okay, did not buy the Tiny. Gotta push from vulnerability. Ooh, the high ground, though, for Dise. Blade Master, gotta be careful. The Howl is good. Both pushes of vulnerability still available. If the Pitlord can milk it a little while longer, that would be great. Blade Master, heal scroll. Still hasn't used push from vulnerability. That's it, really important. Oh my god, the bottom is just dead. It still has both potions of vulnerability. That is what this fight is all about. The fact you don't have to use both those immediately and Hitman just stomping this fight. Why is Dise taking this? What is he doing? It seems like he was just like, oh, I don't want to win this game anymore. That's what it felt like. That's what that fight felt like. Like, oh, you know, we have an even game right now. Both of us could win. I don't want to win anymore. That's what that felt like. Now Hitman's just going to Tiny. And Dise isn't going to be mining for 2 minutes, probably. Around there. He's got a minute to move over here, a minute to entangle that. And Hitman's going to be mining in like 20 seconds. How long does the Tiny Grey Hall take? 20 seconds, right? This is a very almost old school Keeper versus Blade meta, where it's just pure Grunt Shaman. This is what it was like in the early days. Is that demo still alive? Oh, our boy's still here. Okay, Hitman pretty much just has to not lose a hero and he's won the game. If he does lose his blade, he actually loses the game. If he loses the Pitlord, it's alright. If he loses the Shadowhunter, he triple loses the game. Because you lose all the mana. And like I said, Dise is going to be mining. Once this plant's down, 60 seconds. Bestiary finally to deal with that Alchemist. Moonwell's close to dry yet again, but it is nighttime. Oh my god, Blade, what are you doing? It's so scary. It's like peeking window on Mirage, and you know who's holding window? It's Simple. That's what this Blade is doing right now. Simple with an off. Howl. Good land. Again, milking the potion of vulnerability is good, but Hitman this time, see, he's got to use the potion of vulnerability early on, which means later on in this fight, he's not going to be favored. Where's the heal wave? Blade Master, what are you doing? See, and now the Blade is always a target. It's always a target and can't actually fight. I think, yeah, Hitman back away. The demo's attacking Moonwells. Oh, Alchemist out of mana. Keeper has a push from vulnerability. Blade Master back up to full HP. One more heal wave. There's a mana pot actually, though. Heal scroll used. Push from vulnerability could be passed to the Blade now. Yeah, 4 seconds still is off cooldown. And Hitman's done it. Hitman has definitely done it. He weathered the storm. Oh my god, what a game, though. What a game, though. Dise, so close to winning in the first, what, 6 minutes of this game. Oh, he broke on the Moonwell. Whoopsie doopsie. He was so close to winning, Dise, so many times. Not only just from that AP, but the follow-up was good. The fights, like, remember when he was at the fountain earlier and he had the TP? Dise could have won right there. Oh, Blade. Yeah, Hitman's got to run away. Dude, these 3 heroes are going to kill his whole army. The demo's still alive! Speed scroll, save it! No! Demo! our friend, our good friend, the demo. Is there no shaman mana left? Oh, the blade. Hitman, why are you fighting this? Blade is dead to the acid bomb. Hitman, what are you doing? Okay, level 3 Pit Lord is kind of destroying. This Pit Lord is putting in work. Oh, nope, there's no shaman mana. There's just 3 heroes. Oh, Hitman, don't throw this to 3 heroes. He definitely could. He could totally lose. The Moonwells. Okay, the Moonwells are dry. But so are the Shamans. Okay, no. New Shaman comes in. Okay, Alchemist is dead. Grunt is just chasing the bottom. Okay, Keeper. Almost dead. Keeper's dead. Bottom safe at the fountain, but GG is called. Oh, that was a crazy game, dude. That was a crazy game. All right, 1-1. We're tied. But, Jesus, like, did Hitman have to work for that? I mean... Scary, scary omen for him in Game 3. The fact he got destroyed on Amazonia and the fact that he barely scraped by a concealed hill. Multiple times. Jesus Christ. Alchemist. I read that in the chat. Concealed Hill always provides in this matchup. It's always great. And remember when I mentioned in the early game how good Ring actually is later on for the Blade? Evidence in that game. Oh. Okay, we have to flip a coin. So I'm going to bring up flip a coin on Google. All right, and I'm going to full screen it. Now, heads is Hitman's host. Tails is Dice's host. You guys got that? Okay. Heads Hitman, tails Dice. I'm going to bring it up and then I'm going to flip it. Heads Hitman, tails Dice. Tails is Dice. There we go. Game 3 will be on springtime, so relatively standard, other than Amazonia. And the winner of this will be playing Happy in the grand final, as expected. I know a lot of people are hoping for a different grand final other than Dice vs. Happy, which has been so common recently. And Hitman's made it once. I believe he actually beat Dice to do it. Make it into the grand finals. That's when Happy was playing random, though. So the winner of this has to play Happy's Undead, which is terrifying. Let's find out who it's going to be. 1-1. Springtime. Here we go. The upper left here is Dice, and the bottom right. Here's Hitman. Probably going to be a similar dynamic to last game, except for the AP cannot be as sick. Like, if you just look at the perimeter of the base, where would really the AP sneak through or be built? It's hard to say. Like, here is, I think, the most standard location, but there's not really, I mean, if you eat through all these trees, I suppose you could end up like here, but it takes a while. There's nothing as sick as that concealed hill position. Was it on anything but US West? Or US East? I don't know. I let them decide. But Dice's ping to EU North actually isn't that good. He has 100 ping to EU North, and Hitman's ping to US East actually isn't that good. He has 90 ping to US East. So no one's got good conditions in this series. It's always about 90 versus 130, 100 versus 140, like around there. I believe the ping difference was like 45 and 56 on the two hosts. Demon Hunter. Really? Demon Hunter? Dice is gonna... This is gonna be a Raider hit and run game then. If he's gonna play... If he wants to play Demon Hunter... Does Dice realize? The only reason Hitman played Raider Walker is because it was Amazonia. On Springtime, Hitman is going to Raider lane you. If you play Talons. He's going to... Oh, I gotta give this a refresh. Sorry. There it is. He is gonna Raider lane you. He's going to. Maybe Dice doesn't realize. He's like, oh, that was easy. You just fought me with 50 supply, and I won the 50 supply fight, and the game was over. Oh, easy peasy. It's gonna be a lot different if he plays Talons here, guys. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. But Dice should be aware of the strategy. There's no way he's not aware of the strategy, right? Pause. Versus Gloves of Haste. But Dice will have the luxury of level 2. Hitman's gonna go towards the center, maybe? Maybe give Happy 80% handicap. I have seen games like that, and really good players can tend to win them, actually, surprisingly. Because the handicap thing only does HP. It just reduces your unit's HP straight up. So Wisp Harass. This is all a tactic to keep the Demon Hunter as far away from level 3 as possible. Moonwell cancel. Hitman... Oh, it's going to take like 4 attacks now, though, because he took a while. Yeah, he doesn't want to eat a mana burn. Windwalk's going to wear off in 3, 2, 1. He's got to do something with it. Gotta do something with his Windwalk. Okay, there it is.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Hitman 1 Windwalk left. But Dice obviously hasn't taken any damage. The only damage he's taken is in time, where he would otherwise like to be creeping a Tree of Life. What the hell? Hitman almost just... Oh, he's going to run straight up there. Oh my god. Is he going to see it? Is he going to see it? Is he going to... Oh no! Okay, he sees it. What the hell are you doing, Dice? Why are you expanding like this? Why is Dice taking gambles like this? He's in a perfectly fine position to just win straight up. Okay, denied. He denies the Wisp and detonates it. Oh, I guess he didn't want to deado on his own Demon Hunter, right? Why is he expanding like that? Okay, there's the Hunter's Hall, which means we're going to see a variation of the Raider hit and run style. We'll talk about it if we get there. On Hitman's side of things. One Archer ensnared, Dust used. Should be a dead Archer. Speed scrolls the Grunt to chase the Archer. I do like that play so that he can kill 2. Oh, yeah. Hitman finishing all of his food. Is he going to kill all 3 Archers? Oh my god, he's going to kill all 3. What a sick play. And the Grunt comes back into block. I love that speed scroll. Grunt chases 1 Archer, Blade chases the other. That's so sick. I can't believe the ensnares were so lucky as well. Unfortunate for Dice there. I mean, only one of the ensnares was unlucky, but... I just don't know why he's being so greedy. Ancient War canceled the salve, by the way. Like, why is he taking a big camp like this when he knows Hitman's being aggressive? Why is he, expanding like that? This is a nice lore cancel. The Blade might pay for it, though. Actually, there's not an easy way to block the Blade in here, though, is he? Is there? Level 2 on the Blade. Has a Windwalk now. Oh, can he cancel the... Detonate! Nicely detonated. And there's the cancel. Ooh, this is going to be close. No, the Blade is dead. And unfortunately for Hitman, It's a level 2 blade.
Players' forces are under attack.
There it goes. But, I don't know, 2 lore cancels, an ancient war cancel, and a wisp kill for a level 2 blade. I mean, Dise is going to be happy that he got the kill, but... And now Hitman does know about the lores, so what we're going to see is probably an expansion without towers and headhunters. There's the first headhunter. Headhunter, raider, and constant aggression for Hitman. Just constant aggression. He might even all in with peons. He might tower, potentially. Did he get that? The Dise got that. Oh my god, the surround. Never mind. Ancient War might fall. Oh, okay, there's the surround. Does he have staff? Oh no, he just realized he can fight out. The Dise might be able to find himself a grunt kill. Blade is still 12 seconds away. Yeah, Hitman, if we see reinforced defenses, he's going to pull peons. If we don't see it, he's going to try to get an expansion up once the blade is out. Dise does get a grunt eventually. Oh, but the speed scroll with the aura might be able to get this kill. Oh, Ancient War could deny it. Ancient War could deny it. Oh, gonna get the attack. No, nicely saved for Dise, but a lot of Moonwells used. AP coming up. We don't see peons just yet. Gonna be hard for Hitman to break this base with his AP, so Dise might be happy if he gets all in. There's the peons. Raider stuck? No, that Raider's not stuck. Are both these Raiders stuck? No, they're not. Okay, we're good. We're alright. Dise with a single lore. Tier 3's done. He's got orb. He's getting a keeper third. Oh, there's 5 wisps in the mine. That is a bug. The thing is, though, Hitman could just get 1 demo as well, if he wanted. And he could just tower up out of range, and then get 1 demo, and then just start attacking Moonwells, and that will force the fight anyway. Oh, these peons all caught out of position. Nice play from Dise. Finding those. And I'm going to pull more? He's not going to pull more peons, is he? Well, he keeps 2 alive, though. These raiders are so far away. They're so far away. Oh, and Dice's hero is all he needs, apparently. Hitman just focusing 1 hero than the next. Okay, the raiders are finally here. Naga level 2, but just like the blade earlier, the Naga gets level 2 just on time. Mana shield! But not able to get a staff off because he doesn't have a staff. There are the towers. Oh, but the heroes are doing enough, it seems like. This keeper third is very wicked. And Hitman just calls it GG. All right. And Dise moves on to the grand finals. 2-1. That was anticlimactic. What map was that? In time. Alright, we'll take a short break. We'll be back with the grand finals of Happy versus Dise. Stay tuned.